you see, normal functioning. And then it start, when you start proposing them DRG, shock and denial. So your grouping is not good and so on. And then anger, okay? And then at the end, after some time, depression and detachment. So we cannot do anything and so on. And then you go back, dialogue and bargaining, you realize that you have to discuss real problem with real person, okay? And then some acceptance, why not using the DRG, okay? And then return to meaningful life, it is going better, you see? And so this is the different type of implementation of DRG, you see? Your data are wrong. You haven't properly adjusted for case mix. Wait, and it will go away, you see? Addressing internal and external issue. And so that is what I think is, if you decide to implement DRG, you must have in mind that you will face such grief. And so don't stop at the beginning, you see, shock and denial, anger, and not, of course, on depression. That will not be nice. Huh? But after we will so. And so the pyramid model which is interesting, you see why there is an issue. It can come from documentation and coding. This very important point. If the coding is wrong, of course, there is a problem. Then the process of care, the structure and the resources, the professional, individual, physician variation, and then finally the case mix. So you have to, when there is a problem, you have to, you see, address this different phase. And so that is just to show the direct cost of each replacement. All that are Australian data. You see, in the hip replacement, the most important thing is the price of the prosthesis, which is not extraordinary. And at this level, you have enormous differences within the same country. So, of course, you can say that you have too much imaging, or the hotel was too expensive, or the word medical. But if you have not done what can be done to have a right price for the prosthesis, it makes no sense. You see? And then you see the case. It is hip replacement, so it seems logical that the price of the prosthesis is important in the cost of hip replacement. So, what is important is that utilization and management review needs to focus on the whole continuum of care. And that is the future. Prevention and primary care, then pre-admission, then hospital stay, post-discharge, and readmission. For that is the reality. And so now, as I said, how we can use routine DRG input data from diagnosis and procedure for quality of care. For that is very important. Of course, DRG by themselves are not giving you an assessment of the quality. You see, it's a type ISO resource group. You see, this type needs the consumption on the same quantity of resources. And so, here you have a lot of things. You can, when you have your system working, you can do all that for the quality. You don't have to produce additional cost, additional data. it is the same price. For the price of the DRG system, see, it's not the software to group. Most of the cost is the coding. So, ICD-10X, I mean by X, all the national modification. For, I don't know if there is an Indian modification. No? That's good. In France, we don't have neither. But ICD-10 is the now classification of diagnosis by WHO, but there is ICD-10, and a lot of countries have added 1, 2, 3 digits. So you have the Australian modification, you have the clinical modification, which is the USA, you have the Canadian modification, you have the Nordic modification, you have plenty, okay? But they have specific code for complication. So you just have to inquire on is this. A second point, which is very, very, very important, when you introduce a DRG system in a country, use what is done now in Australia and in the US, the new variable, the new information present on admission, POA. For, you see, if it's not present on admission, there is a problem. Okay? It is more or less to screen a complication. It's not automatically, okay? It's not automatic, but it's very easy when you code, when coder, professional coder, that is in favor of professional coder rather than coding by physician. For, of course, if the physician at the end of the stay is coding, he will say everything was present on admission. Of course, it's a bias. But if it's not done by the physician, this is a very, very, and you see present on admission is yes, no. It's not very, and with this, you can have an idea of complication. Then you have a list, the US Medicare Hospital Acquired Condition in ICD-10, CM, the H-square Patient Safety Indicator, which exists in ICD-9-CM, in ICD-10, in ICD-10-CM, the Variable Life Adjusted Display of life system, which is related to individual patient. All these things you can use just with the input you have generated for DRG. You see? It's not the DRG, but to have the DRG, you must have that. And the classification of hospital-acquired diagnosis, which has been developed in Australia by Terry, and the readmission for the same DRG or the different one. And this is the SHADIX algorithm, 4,300 valid, non-present on admission code. And then you have different group. It is publicly available. And it's and then to finish, I see you, the time is going. And then the same way, with the input, we can do health economics and epidemiology study. You just need to have a unique personal identifier for the patient, and this unique patient identifier, which can create some problem with privacy, can be anonymous. It is not necessary to know the person, but you know that this number has done this, this, and this, okay? And so we can estimate disease incidence and prevalence, big cohort follow-up, and estimation of quality and safety indicator for hospital care. And I show for France, I'm sorry.
In India, we have a system of unique identifier.
You have the unique patient identifier.
It's called Aadhaar,
okay.
Aadhaar number.
So you have it, fine. And so, for instance, you have hospitalization for acute medical infarction, standardized rate per 1,000, all over France. On the left, it is when you have 2 categories, okay? And on the right, 4 categories, so it's less clear. And what is interesting, you see, of course, you don't know France, but we have a lot of disparity in mortality and morbidity all over France. That means when you adjust with the sex and the age, okay, you have a very bad region, the north of France, and then a kind of diagonal going down to the south in the middle of France, okay? But then we can do the same thing, that's for infarctus, myocardial infarction, okay? And then the treatment of coronary disease for percutaneous angioplasty, and you see, for instance, on the southeast, a lot, and in the southwest, very little, and coronary surgery, you see, it's very important around, oh, why is it cross color? So, which is very, it doesn't correspond to coronary, but it is to coronary disease, but to school, different school to treat coronary disease. In this part, which is the part where I live, it's red. That means that coronary, the most important treatment is coronary surgery bypass. Okay? And more or less for the same problem around Toulouse, in this part, it is percutaneous angioplasty. You see, that's very interesting. And so I have a lot of slides like that. That is only in the region where I live, in Rhône-Alpes region. And you can see that is a bypass surgery. So that is Saint-Étienne, that is Lyon, and that is Grenoble. So we know exactly from which, for we have the address of the patient. It's not by hospital, it is by patient, where the patient lives. And so we can cross with other, you see, percentage of people more than 50, but we can mix with percentage of unemployed. And you see the big difference between the west part and the east part of the region. And then we have the avoidable premature death comparative rates as well. Within a region, we have a lot of discrepancy. And that is due to the implementation of DRG, even if the data are coming from the input data. Thank you.
You know, there is this, in India, there's a very famous ancient economist. He's Kautilya, and he's written a book called Arthashastra. But I'm going to go with one of his contemporaries, or who came later, is obviously Machiavelli, who wrote his Prince. Machiavelli is famous for saying that there's nothing more dangerous than trying to change the status quo. So you put through the very stages of trying to make changes. It's very impressive. Now, Professor Jean, in trying to, implement these DRGs, who are the usual stakeholders you think should be brought to the table? Because here you've given us an example of
implement is not the same thing.
Development.
So as a pilot site.
Pilot site. Okay.
So to implement, of course, you need the government.
Okay.
You need the health insurance if you have an health insurance. You need the representative from hospital manager, and you need a representative from the medical society. And now you need representative from the patient.
Patients, right.
At least 5.
Fine. And so the next question automatically is, when you look at development or the pilot site,
yes,
what is different?
For instance, in any country, you don't need the pilot site is a pilot site. You can have, you see, the first, our first pilot was 9 hospitals in France
I see.
out of 1,000, you see. So that's the big difference is you can choose much less, okay? So, and then, of course, the main actors are not the same people. You need the hospital manager, but you don't need the government or medical society. On the other hand, you need, of course, the physician of the hospital, the coders,
Code is most important.
the coders, and yes, of other healthcare professionals of the hospital, and probably will not be bad to have, if you have only one insurer, the insurer of the hospital.
Okay, for that hospital.
Thank you.
Thank you once again. For
So what is the unique ID over there? Unique ID. Here we are having the Aadhaar card as a unique ID.
The unique ID
Yeah,
You-
it's over there.
in France,
France, I think.
it is an anonymous one.
What it is called here? It is known as Aadhaar card.
Anonymous Unique Patient Identifier, AOP.
Okay.
You wish the name in French?
Yeah. Okay. French. Okay, sir.
I think l'identifiant